I died.
Oh, really? I'm gonna pop up.
All that sweat, and then I just died. You actually shot the floor out of me.
What's up, guys? Back here with another video. Just hit that like and smash the subscribe button. And come on, baby. I'm gonna get on a playground, no fail. Let's see what's gonna happen. To the cube.
And capture everything in one photo. Welcome to your new Pixel 3.
What are you doing here? Insulting. Out of the way. Come get me. Come get me. Oh. On the ground, feel better? Do you lose after that? Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's good.
Oh my god.
Why do you spell?
58.
Oh no, bro. What does it matter? I just wrote it like that. You give a fuck. Oh my god, buddy. Bro, all these things are gonna start floating and do something tonight. I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna show you this one. It's like being weird. You see it? It's floating. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. I think something's gonna happen tonight.
I just hate it because it ends with laser later won the game. Well, there you go. It's.
Bro, why you send the same message twice?
I won the island one, I won the next one, and then you won the traditional scum. But hey, everything we do here is scum.
See, bro, it's floating. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Some people have backstreet doors, some people have one backstreet. That's just how it goes.
Anybody wanna 1v1 me, bro? Bae, I'll 1v1 any one of you. I'll wreck you. Don't fucking play me! I'll beat any and every single one of my viewers. Beat. Say, I can't cuss on the stream, but just let's get those subscribers up. Anthony, can you tell your friends to subscribe to me?
Smart rear view mirror. The all-new 3-row Subaru Ascent. Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to edit your stair this quickly. Look at how fast I can edit the stair. Boom. Rotated it. That quickly. Not even perceivable by the human eye without the showering gun. But basically I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Pretty simple. It's going to completely evolve your editing game. So much quicker. It's going to help so much. What's going on, guys? It's Boy Salted back with another video. Today I got like 3 or 4 tips for you. And these aren't really game-breaking tips. They're just kind of good tips that'll help your gameplay. Basically, they didn't really deserve their own video, so combining like 4 of them. Anyway, first off, it's going to be a little edit trick, and I've seen EU people doing this, and I also saw a YouTuber called Pleas who talked about this. But basically, it's going to reduce the time it takes to rotate your stairs. See, that's all you have to do to rotate your stairs. Usually people obviously grab here, go across. That's the traditional way of doing it. So if it's here and you want to rotate it to the side, go like that, rotate it, simple stuff. It's actually way easier if you want to rotate it to the side. Instead, just grab it where you normally would grab it. Instead, bring it to one of the middle pieces. That's one of these two pieces right here. So we grab the middle part, bring it to one of the corners. I like to bring it closer to me and it's easier. And then from edit. And basically, you can just do this a lot quicker. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to explain why that's good. You can obviously just make edit plays happen way quicker. So, obviously, will help in one by one there. Some of that boom. Boom. Good. So even if it's facing like this, you still can grab it. Boom. Bring it to the middle. It's that easy. It's gone. Start using this when you're rotating more edits. Very good. Alright, tip number 2 is going to allow you to carry 6 items. I think we have 5 items right here. And basically all you want to do is pick up the item, and right as you do that, look straight up and just keep pressing the button to pick up the items. Whoa. Can I actually do 7? Wait, I can actually do 7. So again, you just want to pick them up, and then... You've seen it here first. I'm out here literally carry 7 items, boys. Again, let me just reiterate. So basically, this does make it easier if your use is your mouse wheel, just so you can carry it. So look straight up. Obviously, this will be good for like getting items up the store. Just run your storm if you need to get an extra item with you. If you want to bring bandages or something like that, it's going to be pretty useful, obviously. So you enjoy that. Alright, tip number 3 is going to be chests. Okay, basically, when you open a chest, the weapon will always fall basically right here, okay, just to the right of the chest. If you go and how's that even a pro tip? Well, basically, for situations like this, you're starting off the game, you're both landing on the roof, so yeah, wait for the opponent to open the chest. Basically, stay in here, just spam your pickup button, pick up the weapon, and you usually will be able to get the weapon, so open the chest, boom, I already got the weapon before you could even see it, literally before you could even see it. So if you do that, you will literally always get the weapons from your opponents. Like I said, it sounds small, but can save your life in multiple beginning games. Alright, to show the effectiveness of this tip, I'm going to be going into some solo, going on until the tower's roof, and purposely letting people open the chest. I'm going to get the extra weapon. Like, if I'm going to land, like, wait, alright. Yes. Thank you, my good sir. The chest ain't there, bro. Yes. Alright, next tip is going to be a B-hop. Most of you might know this by now. Basically, if you don't know what a B-hop is, it originated in Counter-Strike, or I think it did. That's what I know it from. But basically, if you time it correctly, whenever you get speed boost, you jump right as you hit the ground and you carry your momentum to B-hop. Basically, you can do this after a grapple, so if you get momentum with a grappler, impulse shot grenades, or even then going out of your parachute like this, you can still B-hop as long as you get momentum built up. Wasn't very good, but that's basically the B-hop. Don't really have to explain about it.
Well, I'm about to turn all my sensitivity up.
Now, also something most of you probably know by now.
See how I can
if you
do
don't
it.
know, you can actually use pyramids to get through the windows in some towers. Some of the towers. But you can also do it on these windows, which usually you can't get through, even if you crouch. You can't get through them, but all you have to do is edit one corner of the pyramid. It's going to allow you to walk right through. That's how you get through these windows built in. And something I like to bring up as maybe a little tip is maybe start using pyramids more while you're in buildings. I think they could be pretty useful instead of using like ramps like you see most people do. Usually they have a shotgun like this, you have a ramp, and they're doing this sort of stuff. Like,
I'm going away.
it's not really as effective, I feel like. It's much better to use a pyramid. Navigate around the pyramid a lot more safely. Pushing up on you, you can just enter like that. Right. I think there's a lot more use of pyramids than people are using with ramps. Basically, your other like van will put the pyramid down, and it will part of it cover. This makes way more sense than the ramp. So yeah, a lot of situations like this, maybe if you get caught up here, you have shotguns that keep pushing you to throw that right here. Put the pyramid here. This is good. Head glitch action against them. And they're getting less shot. Shot way before them. And your angle is just going to be way, way better. Again, if you shoot one goal, just immediately edit it. You're going to walk out the back. All uses with the pyramids, recommend getting rid of them. The way the pyramids are used are going to be manipulated even more in the future. We call this back in like season 3 of Fortnite before anyone was using the pyramids. I'm telling you, pyramids are going to become even more viable. So just leave it on the pyramids. Stop sleeping on the pyramids. Try to implement them into your game. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy these tips. I really like this edit one. It's been pretty helpful to my gameplay. But no, it's so much easier. So, I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to check out GPO. Link in the description below. So, all the things. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. I live stream every single day over there. That in the description.
What's up, guys? It's your second favorite PE teacher ever. These are 4 reasons why Taekwon wins so many games. You guys said you loved the Tifu one, so here we go with another pro breakdown of what Taekwon most importantly, right now in the comments what's next in this awesome video. Be sure to watch the video. Let's get started. This first clip will take a look at is from the competitive fall skirmish, where you have 100 of the best players in Fortnite facing off, so there isn't any room for error here, especially with how much prize money is on the line. Also, Taekwon has been taking a lot of heat from the community for not participating in pro scrims, and has people questioning whether he can actually keep up. But here, we have a huge first test by facing Ghost Stab, who, if you guys haven't heard the name yet, even Ninja called him the best player in Fortnite right now. So Day starts off getting gas grenaded, and most players would have panicked and ran outside to get ready for a fight. But watch how patiently Taekwon assesses the situation and still farms up as many materials as he can. A choice that will really help him here in just a second. Patience and Taekwon are not usually two words you hear together, right? But he still decides to open the chest instead of immediately getting high ground. He most likely thought his opponent wasn't going to be as aggressive. Both of us will even have time to react. Day is getting pushed on, and watch how fast he regains the height advantage. So even though he built second, mostly because of a huge mistake by Saf by building into a tree, which we probably have all made this mistake before. Day doesn't have a ton of materials, so he saves what he can.
I'm Ninja. This is a console player. You can't do.
Number 1, he can still react quickly to any counter.
See, yeah, I can build, dude.
Close enough to possibly get his own floor piece down above.
I build so fast I can't even freaking place my wall.
But Zap does maintain what control he can by preventing Taekwon from shooting through and landing any damage, while also keeping his own floor piece, which is absolutely vital in every close range fight, because the person who can edit and shoot usually has
See that, boy? Ninja, shut up.
As opposed to spraying it down with a gun. Now begins the chess match. Each player tracking their opponent, planning their next attack. Snap is doing everything he can to pre-game and edit shoot out while keeping his score piece of advantage perfectly by third person peeking and not.
Hey, what is going on, guys? This video today is going to be an updated sensitivity and custom things video a few weeks ago, and the answer to that major update. And this update, like the most major additions contained in this update that pertain to sensitivity and custom binding specifically, console finally got the ability to add a separate building sensitivity. Console now has the ability to instant play structures, and they even added a few more customization options to custom button binding specifically. So with all these changes, I have definitely changed a few major things with my settings, and I didn't want to keep you guys in the dark. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to hop right in with sensitivity. As you guys can see, the first four are exactly the same as they've always been, or at least since my most recent sensitivity video. X, we're still rocking 0.7, or 7 as it's most commonly referred to. Y, 0.6.
No.
Targeting 0.43, scope 0.25, but there is probably the biggest new addition in this entire patch. I have decided to go with a 1.2 building sensitivity multiplier. So that makes it so that when I'm building, instead of being on 7.6, I'm basically now on the equivalent of 8.4 and 7.2 only when you're building. An interesting note about this is that your editing speed is actually still bound to your X and Y and not your building sensitivity, so keep that in mind when you decide to either make your own settings or copy mine. Now, I have a feeling a few of you guys are going to be maybe a little disappointed by the fact that I'm only using 1.2. A lot of people out there I'm seeing are going with super high building sensitivity. Usually, if they're playing on a sensitivity similar to mine, 7.6, 6.5, 7.7, because they see all these 10.10 super fast builders and they want to emulate them. I even know some 10.10 guys out there are going like 1.5 building multiplier, so now they're basically running around with the equivalent of 15x, 15y building speed. But let me just tell you, that is definitely not a smart thing to do. Because I did experiment with starting on 7.6xy and then trying like a 1.4, 1.5 building sensitivity multiplier, and trust me, it just isn't a smart thing to do. Because when you do that, when you make a super high building sensitivity multiplier, so let's say you're playing on 7.6 for actual gun skill, and then your building sensitivity something ridiculous like 11.11 or 12.12 or 12.11, it's almost like you're now going to have to learn to play on two different sensitivities. And that means two different sets of muscle memory, and that means you're not only going to take forever to actually get used to both of those sensitivities, but it honestly isn't going to be possible to master either.
At Kia, we're bringing America's best value to you. Whether you want a big SUV with standard 7-passenger seating,
Boy, how I edit that.
all-wheel drive, or a more compact SUV with iconic styling, or a hybrid SUV with 43 mpg combined. No matter what SUV you like, you get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. America's best value. For great offers, visit KiaDealers.com.
Don't you have the charger?
Because you're so frequently in the middle of games going to be switching between two different sensitivities. Like, there are people out there that have been playing Fortnite for months and months and months on the same sensitivity and still can't be as accurate as they want to be. So if you're going to be playing with two totally different sensitivities for building and gun skill, it's just not going to be a smart thing to do. So I would really recommend keeping your building sensitivity multiplier, no matter what X and Y you play on, probably between a range of 1.15 and maybe 1.3 at the highest. I've actually seen some testing on Reddit that indicates that there really isn't even that much of a building speed benefit when you go past 8 sensitivity. So now that I have this 1.2 multiplier on my 7.6, I'm actually crossing that 8 threshold with my X sensitivity and getting really, really close to it with my Y sensitivity. So I may gradually change this up a little bit to try to creep up maybe from 1.2 to 1.25 in a few weeks, and then maybe a month or two down the road, 1.25 to 1.3. But for now, this is what I'm sticking with, and if I change anything, I will definitely let you guys know. I also want to bring your attention to 3 settings that have actually differed from my previous video, either because they've been added into the game or just because I changed them. First off is Builder Pro builds immediately, and I have that on. That is actually a really massive change. It makes
Oh, shit.
makes it so that instead of tapping a building piece twice for it to place when using Builder Pro, you only have to do it once now, and it just makes everything seem so much smoother. It is a little intimidating to get used to at first, but after 2 or 3 games, I'm feeling great with it, and it just feels like I can now build even faster just because of this one small change. So if you use Builder Pro, which I'm hoping all of you guys are at this point, you definitely want to turn this on. Next on is auto sort consumables to right. In the last video, I told you guys that I didn't use this setting because there was this kind of rumor going around that it made your auto aim glitch out, but that's now been proven as only a placebo effect, which I kind of thought it was at the time, but I just wanted to be safe. So I now have this featured on. It's kind of helpful, kind of makes things a little more convenient. Why not have it on? And the final new setting from this section that I want to quickly address, even though it doesn't personally affect me, is controller edit hold time. I have it bound to 0.10, but like I said, it doesn't really matter if your edit button is bound to any button where it's instant. I believe the only time this feature will actually matter is if you still have edit bound to B on Xbox or circle on PS4, but since, as you guys are going to see in a few seconds when I show you guys my custom bindings, that isn't the case for me, so this setting really doesn't matter. So now that we've gotten all of my settings out of the way, all of the new ones that are really important, especially with Builder Pro, let's get into the custom bindings that I'm now personally using and have actually changed from my last video. Alright, so even though I've changed my custom bindings from the last time you guys saw them, I want to make it very clear in the beginning of this that these custom bindings are pretty much only possible with either an Xbox Elite controller or maybe a SCUF gaming controller. It may be possible with certain SCUFs and button remapping, but I'm not 100% sure about SCUF specifically. And here's why the binds just simply aren't possible with a normal Xbox or PS4 controller. With my custom bindings, I've kept everything the exact same as Builder Pro, except for binding edit to A and jump to right on the D-pad. On a normal controller, this would simply be a horrible binding scheme because nobody wants to press right on the D-pad to jump. But with my Elite controller, I made it so that my paddle on the back was bound to right on the D-pad. So basically, my binding is just stock Builder Pro, except I edit with A and jump by using the paddle on the back of my controller. So that's why you guys see me using different bindings than the one I gave in my previous custom bindings video a few weeks ago. I wasn't holding out on you guys or keeping the binds a secret like some of you guys have theorized in the comment section. It's just that the bindings I use are only possible for a small amount of people. I do want to quickly address the new feature which allows you to bind edit and confirm edit to the same button now. For those of you guys that don't know, before this update, even if you rebound your edit button, your confirm edit button would still be stuck as B or circle. But now you can rebind the confirm edit button too. Here's the funny thing about that though, I was really looking forward to this change because I thought it would just make everything feel a lot more natural. But over the past 2 to 3 weeks as I was waiting for it, I actually got so used to pressing B to confirm my edit that I'm actually going to end up sticking with it. So my advice is, if you're in the same boat as me and you're now used to confirming the edit with B or circle, then definitely stick with it.
See, Anthony, this one's floating too. I don't know what's gonna happen though. I'm so curious. I mean, there you go. I just put my settings on. I mean, like, that's the best settings in the game right there. If you wanna look. I'm actually gonna move it to 1.2. Oh, shit. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you that, and I'm gonna stop the stream there. It might not have been a very long stream this time, but, I'm sorry. Look, I want to stop my stream.